Good evening, guys. I know I was ranting earlier about 2:30. It's now 5:36. I'm feeling a little better. I took 2 Klonopins. They do kind of help. And like I said, I did a half of a milligram of Suboxone. I don't know if it has anything. I haven't had any Kratom all day. So even before I did the half of the Risperdal, I wasn't in sick mode. I just needed it for energy, which it might have not. I don't know. So, but like I said, it's day 26. I'm not gonna let that set me back because 1 milligram after 26 days is it's no big deal. Maybe not to me, but to somebody else, it would be like, oh, you're going backwards instead of forwards. I know that. But it's not like I've been doing it for the whole week. Then I would have been really messed up if I would have did it for the whole week, which I didn't. So far it's been 4 milligrams tops total out of the whole 26 days. And the withdrawals are getting better, but I'm not totally quite there. February 12th will mark the 5th week. And I read on somebody's video, it takes 2 to 6 weeks for buprenorphine. And that's where I should stop with the Kratom and start tapering down between 2 to 8 weeks. I can't see myself tapering for 8 weeks. Like, I haven't been a big intaker of the Kratom because, I started reviewing some withdrawals on Kratom and that seems to be pretty real. And I don't need another monster on top of the monster that I already have. Like I said, I'm almost towards the end, I think. I could be talking out of my ass. I don't know. But as far as the physical part, I don't think that should be continuing no more than 6 to 8 weeks tops. But they said about 6 weeks. The rest is psychological. And then the no energy and stuff. That's where I'm at right now. I'm not sick. My last dosage was 6 in the morning. It's 5:39. I did that half of that 1 milligram. Half of 1 milligram is like a little square. And it did lift me up a little bit, but it goes to show my body's been clean so long. But I won't be doing that. I did that 4 times in the span of 26 days. I could have gotten to work the way I feel right now, but the way I was feeling earlier, I could not get no sleep. I did the Magna dot, the green Magna dot this morning at 6, which I should have done. I should have just stuck to the red one, knowing that I needed to go home and sleep to get ready to go to work back again at 7 at night. I didn't do that. I did that ass backwards. Maybe that would have helped. But I did sleep at my client's home from like 1 to 6 in the morning. I woke up not in sick mode, but I think I took too much that day, like every 2 hours. Like I did like 4 times yesterday because I was worried about being sick and I didn't want to catch myself sick. So I was avoiding the sick mode thing, which I need to be careful of that because how am I going to know where I'm at if I don't let myself get completely sick? I felt it before 3 days ago, but it wasn't intense. I woke up in the middle of the night, but it wasn't enough for me to reach and do a cup of tea, which I was happy because it was something that I still slept through with the help of this drink called Calm and some Klonopin, and I did sleep, but I didn't know what I was feeling, whether it was the lethargic from the Calm or the sickness, but I did learn to separate it. I wasn't sick. I was just lethargic and tired, and I went back to sleep. So if it was withdrawals, I wouldn't have been able to go back to sleep. So that was a plus for me. So starting today, I will not be taking any Kratom. Let me see where I am tomorrow morning. And I'm going to wait totally until I see what is going on with my body. If I do start to become sick, it can't be as bad as it was 5 weeks ago, because on Monday will be 5 weeks ago. It can't be as bad as that. And these 5 days here, it's gonna let me know. Now, if it's a point to where it's just low energy and just a bit of discomfort, I have Klonopin for that. That can help take that away, and a little bit of ammonium AD. It doesn't clog me up because the Kratom is keeping me regular for some reason. And that's something I always had a problem with. And now I see that it was the Suboxone that always kept me not being able to go to the bathroom. It would be like a week and I couldn't go. Sometimes I have to do enemas. And so now I'm regular. And I'm going to see. These 5 days are very, very important for me. Like I said, I'm not tired now. The tiredness went away. It has something to do with that 1 milligram. That it was a milligram, a little strip, and I cut that into a little square. And it did manage to make me feel a little better, but it defeats the whole purpose. I'm not saying I went backwards. I'm not going to count it as going back to 0, because I'm not. I still got 26 days today. I believe 26 or 27. Monday will be exactly 30 days, which will be actually from January 16 to the 12th would be 5 weeks. And that's when I'm going to decide to pull back, because the withdrawals aren't that bad. And I noticed with taking Kratom, it's making me feel a certain way, to a point where I don't like the way it's making me feel. It's taking me off of E, which is not in withdrawal, but I don't like what I'm feeling. It could be a little bit too much, a little bit too close, or whatever the case may be, because I've been trying to avoid the sickness, but I need to know now where I'm at. And I will find that out soon. So if I do become sick, depending on what the sickness is, it could just be just discomfort, restless leg. I have something for that. For my nerves, it does really work. It's calmed my legs down a lot. And then I'll just keep on with the Klonopin instead of the Kratom, because if I'm not into full withdrawal mode to the point where I'm sick and can't eat or nothing like that, I'm not gonna continue the Kratom like that. You know, if I find out that tomorrow morning that I will be needing some Kratom, not because I'm sick or because maybe I got a chippy off of it, I don't want to go there. So I'm just going to be a trooper about it. I was a trooper the first 8 days, and I will believe this will overcome if I could just get my sleep mode back, which was interrupted by me going to work on the shift that I did. It just totally took everything that I accomplished as far as my sleeping patterns were coming back. Yes, with the help of sleep aid, what the fuck, whatever helps, help. But I was getting my sleep, and it was making me more healthier and more energized, feeling normal. But one day of lack of sleep, it's like I can't function. My brain is there. It was so foggy. I had such a headache, so it could have been I was too close doing it because I was afraid of sickness. I'm afraid of pain. Such a baby. But you can't compare this pain to like pricking your finger or something like that, I feel better now. I should have went to work, but I didn't. So it is what it is. I'm home. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of these 5 days and see where it's going to lead me. If I need to see where I'm at with this withdrawal. If it's just discomfort, that's where the Klonopin is going to come in. And the rest of the stuff with the restless leg syndrome, I have something for that, which works pretty good. Headaches, I got something for that. Ammonium AD, which I really don't need much, but I heard it works with restless legs, with withdrawals, period. But the Klonopin seemed to work, and it did help me a lot today. I took 2 of them, and it did help me. And it also helps me at night. So I put a little bit of ashwagandha in here. I still got to look it up and see what it really, really does. It's supposed to be good for women or whatever. I don't know about energy, but tonight might be one of those nights where I might not be able to sleep, which about 8 o'clock I will be taking my 2 Klonopins, my wrist withdrawal. I have to go there. And I said I wouldn't do that, but I'm going to have to. But I'm going to take a half. And I'm going to have one more cup of coffee, and that's it, and call it a day. And I got something on the stove because I am a little hungry. I have to put something in my stomach. But I haven't had any Kratom since 6 this morning, so I wish I could say I'm okay, but I had that 1 milligram, so I have to be careful that I don't get them mixed up. But I don't have a headache from the Kratom, not having it. But I also had that 1 milligram. The half of that 1 milligram, which to me is really fucking nothing, because it's not going to throw me off. It's not like I've been doing it all week. It's like I did it 4 times. Each time I did a half of a milligram of a 1 milligram, a half of that, like a little square piece. And it's so surprising what that little piece done. But it is where it is. I did what I had to do, what I thought was right, but I couldn't continue with the way I was feeling all day. Like, it's such a struggle. It's so bothersome. Got the TV going behind me. The video's a little dark because it's not daytime. And I'm not recording from my phone, which has total camera. Nice. So I'm gonna take a quick thing and I'll be right back. No, I'm still recording. See, I need to know how to end this. So I'm still on the clock because it's still going. So give me 5 seconds. I don't want to burn whatever I have on the stove. I am hungry. I burned my little empanadas. I burned my empanadas. I want to learn so hard to try to figure out how to do this on how I do my recording and how to do it. But unfortunately, I burnt my empanadas. That's how dark they are, and they're so hard. Like, I can't fucking win. Like, I can't win. I just can't win. I'm just chugging this down, burnt or not burnt. I need a little bit of something in my stomach. That's one thing the Kratom has made me have an appetite, which is good, because while you detoxing, you need to keep your energy up. Which, not for nothing, the withdrawal override all that shit too. But like I said, it's so hard. I'm going to be doing some more researching on the withdrawals. But they say this comes from like maybe 6 months of usage between 10 and 11 grams a day for four times a day or something like that. That's a lot. And when I do too much, I don't get that result that I get when I do a little bit. So it's kind of like a waste. But I drank, when I see it's too dark, I know it's going to be too strong. And too strong is not good. So, drank it anyway. Called a massive 4 hours. And that's why I said I'm not doing it anymore. Not today. Can't afford it. I took my dog out for a walk. But I go to the doctor's on Monday. And I know this has some kind of opiate in it, and it's going to come out in my urine. And I know I'm going to have to say goodbye to the Suboxone. I didn't come this far. And believe me, if I wanted to go back on it, I could. I have enough to do that. Well over enough, 2.5 boxes. I stopped completely after the 12 was when I picked up. I started 3 days later. I was like 60 of them. And then 3 more boxes. That's 90. I'm going to have well enough. But, once I'm taken off and I decide to start over again, I'm going to be in trouble if I start that batch. Because by the time I find another doctor, I'll be looking for street drugs. Sometimes I wonder, is it any better just going back on heroin? Try to kick the Suboxone. At least heroin, you spend 7 days, you kick it, and you're done. Because I'm not a massive addiction like that. Like 1 bag is all good for me. But lost a day of work. I'm not tripping off of it. But I know I couldn't function. And this has made me hate my job. I really wish that I would have some how you call it? Financially stable enough that I could have took 3 months off of work and just dealt with this. But it is what it is. I ain't got it like that. This shit's burnt. I'm gonna keep looking through the videos more on the withdrawal aspect of it. Some people say Matt Finch said after you do your 6 weeks, then you have to start tapering at least 2 to 6 weeks, 8 weeks after. I don't think I've been on it that long to be tapering 8 weeks. I don't use it like that. I really don't. There's some Kratom I do enjoy. When I get that lucky good dose, yeah. But you learn from your mistakes. Hercules in the background. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night relaxing. At 8 o'clock, I will be taking the rest of all my shit to go to bed. Hold on, somebody's knocking. Who is it? Oh, and a bounty. I'm like, I just got a pharmacy delivery.